In the early 1940s, the United States stood at a crossroads. Out of a crippling depression, caught between isolation and global war, America faced a choice. That decision would reshape the nation forever. The Great Depression had left scars on every town. Unemployment soared, factories went silent, and families waited for hope that seemed too far away. But beneath the silence, industry began to stir. As Europe burned, America's factories started to wake. A new rhythm of production was rising. Factories turned from consumer goods to the engines of war. The War Production Board took control. Women stepped into factories, filling roles once reserved for men. America's economy was about to transform forever. The symbol of a new era, Rosie the Riveter, was born. Across the country, towns transformed overnight. Quiet neighborhoods turned into booming industrial zones as millions joined the workforce. Factories ran around the clock. Aircraft, tanks, and weapons rolled off the lines faster than ever before. America had become the arsenal of democracy. Women like Rosie didn't just fill in, they redefined what work meant. For the first time, the nation's strength came from every hand, every home. Even as factories roared, families rationed food, fuel, and fabric. Sacrifice became a daily habit, uniting a divided country under one purpose. The war effort wasn't just on distant battlefields, it lived in every home, in every hand that built, saved, or sacrificed. By 1942, America's industrial heart thundered day and night. The sound of machines replaced silence, the heartbeat of a nation at war. The auto industry became the war industry. Tanks rolled where cars once did, and Detroit became known as the arsenal of democracy. Steel mills in Pittsburgh, shipyards in California, and aircraft plants in Seattle all roared into motion. Every week, new ships touched water, victory vessels carrying supplies across dangerous seas. Behind every engine was human endurance, sweat, fatigue, and determination welded together. Training camps filled as millions enlisted. Ordinary men became soldiers, sailors, and airmen. Factories made weapons. Training made warriors. And both forged the spirit of a new America. On distant fronts, that power turned the tide, ships in the Pacific, planes over Europe. Each victory overseas echoed back home, a reminder of what unity could build. The war tested America's limits, but in the struggle, the blueprint of the modern nation was drawn.
Did you hear that?
By 1945, the guns fell silent. The war that had consumed the world finally ended, leaving behind both victory and loss. Over 400,000 Americans never came home. Every street, every family carried the weight of absence. But out of that silence came resolve, the belief that sacrifice could build something greater. Returning soldiers brought discipline, ambition, and a hunger for stability. America was ready to rebuild. War contracts turned into peacetime industries. Aircraft plants made commercial planes. Factories built cars again. Highways spread across the continent, linking coasts and dreams. Suburbs bloomed where fields once stood. A new middle class rose, defined by ambition, comfort, and the promise that anything was possible. But beneath the shine, old tensions lingered, inequality, segregation, and fear of the unknown future. The atomic age had dawned. Power beyond comprehension had entered human hands. The war had ended, but a new struggle began, the race for power, for space, for the soul of modern America.
The war ended, but the fear didn't. America entered a new kind of conflict, silent, strategic, and global. Behind closed doors, paranoia spread faster than truth. The Cold War wasn't just fought with bombs, it was fought with belief. The atomic age promised progress and destruction. America built walls of steel and hope. While nations glared at each other, humanity looked up. Space became the new battlefield of pride and progress. At home, another war raged, not of nations, but of equality. Voices rose, and America began to change its soul. Vietnam tore through the nation's conscience. A generation questioned everything, including victory itself. From the ashes of conflict rose innovation. Circuits replaced soldiers, and a new kind of power was born. The walls came down, both real and imagined. The world exhaled, and history turned a page. America entered the information age, faster, louder, and more connected than ever before. From the blood and smoke of war to the hum of machines and the whispers of progress, this is the story of a nation forever changing, forever learning, forever becoming.